Guten Morgen everyone, and welcome again to another pizza video in which I am going to show you all the secrets about pizza. Or, well, maybe just 7 tips. And they're almost new. Maybe you've seen one of them in my other videos, but today you're going to see them all together in this one. I'm going to record everything again just for you. So if you are ready, let's start with that. Tip number 1. Flop or not to flop. When you pick up a slice, does it bend down and flop, or does it stay nice and firm? A floppy slice usually means that the pizza was baked at once. Dough, sauce, cheese, and toppings all together for around 5 minutes. The crust stays softer, and with the weight of the toppings, it just can't hold up, and you end up with this slice. Now compare that to a slice that doesn't flop. That one is made with a quick pre-bake, just the dough and a little tomato sauce, for about 3 minutes. This gives the base a chance to set and get stronger. Then the cheese and the toppings go on, and it goes back into the oven for another 3 minutes. And the result? A slice with structure, strong enough to hold without folding. No flop. Tip number 2. Stretching the dough the right way. If you try to stretch your dough and it feels tight or hard to work with, the problem is usually that it's too cold. The ideal way is to take the dough out of the fridge at least 1 hour before using it, so it can relax at room temperature. Another trick is to stretch it in intervals. Give it a little stretch, then let it rest for a few minutes, and continue. By doing this, the dough relaxes and you'll be able to stretch it properly without tearing for a perfect pizza base. Tip number 3. Traditionally, Italian pizzaiolos knead the dough by hand, and it takes time, effort, and a lot of energy to build that gluten network. It's effective, but definitely a workout. Now compared to a more modern approach, no-knead, just using autolyse. Here, we simply combine all the ingredients in a bowl. Mix them together and let the dough rest for about an hour. No kneading, no effort. After that rest, the dough practically kneads itself. You'll see a smooth, elastic dough with a fully developed gluten structure. All thanks to time, not muscle. Tip number 4. In this tip, we are going to compare temperatures. First, I'm going to bake a pizza in a home oven at maximum temperature. And then I am going to bake another pizza in a more professional oven, a pizza oven, at an even higher temperature. Here we have 2 identical pizzas, made with the same dough and the same ingredients, but baked in 2 different ovens. First, the home oven at 250 degrees Celsius, or about 480 degrees Fahrenheit. The pizza takes a longer time to bake, and the result is an even golden crust with a more uniform color all around. Beautiful. And now compare that to a professional oven at 450 degrees Celsius, or around 850 degrees Fahrenheit. The pizza bakes much faster, and the high heat creates a rustic look with dark charred spots on the crust, what we call leoparding. It's a classic look and flavor of a true Neapolitan pizza. So here are the results. This one 450 degrees Celsius and this one just 250 degrees Celsius. It's about 200 degrees the difference between this one and this one. So if you like leoparding, now you know what you want. But if you want it a little bit more golden, then this is your option. So choose the one that you want. Tip number 5. To bake the best pizza, I recommend you to use this baking steel, which is kind of a pizza stone, but even better. It heats even more than a regular stone. But if you don't have it, just use your regular baking stone, which is perfect for that crispy crust. And finally, if you don't have the baking steel, neither the baking stone, just use your regular pizza tray upside down. Preheat it, and you'll have also excellent results. Then you tell me. Tip number 6. Using the broiler for a more professional bake. This time, instead of baking in the middle of the oven, we place the pizza stone right at the top. close to the broiler. Then we switch on the broiler function. In just a few minutes, the intense heat from above gives the pizza a beautiful, appetizing finish, with a bubbling cheese and a perfectly brown crust. The result looks so professional that only an expert pizzaiolo could tell the difference between this pizza and one from a real pizzeria. Try it yourself and see the results. Number 7. So this is the last tip. If you end the pizza party and there are a few pizza balls left, you can freeze them really easy. If you end up with extra dough, don't waste it. The best way is to shape it back into dough balls and then place them in a container and freeze them. And now I take it to the freezer. When you want to use them again, just take the dough balls out of the freezer, put them in a container, and let them slowly thaw and rise. After a gentle rest, they are ready to be stretched, topped, and baked into a fresh pizza once again. So those were the 7 tips that you need to know to bake the best pizza. I know there are many other secrets, and there's going to be another episode. Yes? Well, okay, so soon there's going to be another episode with more tricks that you need to know to bake the best pizza. So may the gluten be with you, and I'll see you on the next video.